Hello everyone. Today I'm gonna explain HackerRank SQL solutions, problem name occupations. So I'm gonna explain the problems first. It is really more easier to understanding by examples. So for example, what we want to do, we want to pivot the occupation in each column alphabetically and displayed underneath its corresponding occupation. So there is 4 columns: doctor, professor, singer, and actor, in the specific order with their respective names listed alphabetically under each column. So print null when there are no corresponding to an occupation. So what we want to do first, I'm going to explain the example first. For example, as you can see, Samantha is a doctor, and also Jenny is a doctor. So alphabetically order it. Jenny goes first and Samantha goes second, and this is doctor column. And as you can see, the second one is professor. So Ashley, Katie, Christine. I think 3 are professors, so they are alphabetically. Ashley and Christine, Katie is ordered, and this is professor. And third one is a singer. So Mera and Priya is a singer. So Mera Priya is a singer. And lastly, Julia, Maria, Jane is an actor. So alphabetically, Jane, Julia, Maria is actor. So what we want to do, we wanna print it like in this kind of way. So I'm gonna explain how to print it like this. So the key point is also if, for example, professor and actor, they are the maximum, like 3, but the singer and doctor are still less than 3. So if they are less than 3, they're gonna print the name of the null. That's the note point of this problem. So I'm gonna explain how to print it like in this way. So I'm gonna explain the solutions. So what we going to do, I'm gonna use the row number, the window function, row number, and I'm gonna do over, I'm gonna do partition by their occupation, and I'm gonna order by, I'm gonna a little bit more clean it. I'm gonna order by their name. Why I'm doing this is, what we can do is, for example, like I want to do it like this, like row number 1, row number 2, row number 3. So that in this way, so that was, first was doctor, and second was professor, singer, and actor. So I'm gonna print it in this way. So I'm gonna print it like row number 1, row number 2, row number 3, blah blah blah, like this. So I think this problem's key point is using the row numbers, and also I'm gonna use case when. I'm gonna use case when statement because when we have to filter it when certain occupation, for example, occupation is doctor, we're gonna print the name of each column. So the one thing you have to understand is, you want to print it in a certain way, you have to use case when in certain condition. So I'm gonna use case when and row number. So let's write the query together on the screen. Let's move on. What I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna do the row number. Let's see together. For example, I'm gonna do select from. So what I'm gonna do on occupation table, we're gonna print first name. Let's see together, name, and we're gonna print occupation, and we're gonna print row number over. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna partition by their occupation, and we're gonna order it alphabetically on name, because there was also the condition of this statement. So let's see what's the result first. So as you can see, what we did is we did, like, for example, name Abe is occupation is actor and row number is 1. So what we did partition by their occupation and also alphabetically ordered by their name. So what we want to do, we wanna filter it first, like only the number 1, rank number 1, like this. So we did the first step, and second step, we're gonna use case when. Also, we're gonna group by row number. So what we're gonna do, for example, like this. In here, I'm gonna do the subquery. I'm gonna do subquery like this. I'm gonna use it like subquery table, and let's see what's also the result. For example, where row number is 1, and let's see what's the result. Name. Also, I'm gonna want to print occupation. Also, I'm gonna print let's print the row number 2, and what I'm gonna print case when occupation is for example doctor. Then we're gonna just print the name, else we're gonna just print the null, and let's see the result together. There is an error of unknown column rn. Yep, I'm gonna call it rn. So what we see is we're gonna see the row number 1 of each row, and we're gonna see the name, and we can see actor, doctor, professor, singer, their occupation. And the last one is we did only the doctor print their name, else they just print the null. So what I want to do, I want to only leave this one. So I only want to leave these kind of cases first. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use group by rn. So what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to do it like this first. So this one looks like this. So rn1 group looks like this. So the last, for example, for the last one, there is null and Amina. Wait a second. Yeah, Amina, null and null. If you group by this one, this one, for example, for the case when it's doctor, the computer will calculate like this. And if you do it like use the aggregate function, like for example min, they're gonna delete this one and they're gonna just print Amina. So that's the way how we can find the name of each row. So what I'm gonna do rn and group by rn. So I'm gonna do min. Yeah, like this. You can use any aggregate function because there are others are null. So what we see, we only searched that is a doctor of row number and also their name. So what we want to do, we also want to make professor, singer, and actors. Yeah, actors like this. So we wanna print more columns. So we're gonna just copy paste it. We're gonna just copy paste it, and we're gonna do it like this: professor, singer, and actor, and we just gonna print it like this. So what we see, yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. Let's run the code, for example. So as you can see, you only see doctor, professor, and what was it? Singer and actor. This is what we want on the first row. So what we gonna do? We're gonna do it, delete this one, like this. If you run the code, it looks like this, like same as that we want on the sample output, like this. 1, 2, 3. That's how we do it. So let's also delete this one. And let's run the code. As you can see, the sample take cases is successful. Let's submit the code. Yeah, congratulations, we passed it. So I'm gonna explain the whole key point of this problem, and I'm gonna finish the this video. So let's move on to the key point. First key point I think was how we gonna make like in this kind of row, like row number 1, row number 2, row number 3. So like this one, how we gonna do 1, 2, 3 like this. So what we did was we used a row number. And we partition by of each occupation, and also we order by their name alphabetically. That's what we did first. And second one, how we gonna do it like this: doctor, professor, singer, actor. How we gonna do that? We did use a case when. So that certain occupation, we just print the name, and we use also group by the row number. Group by row number plus what we did, we used aggregate function. For example, you can use anything, means so that other null gonna be deleted. So that's the whole key point of these lessons, I think. Thank you for watching these videos.